Panthers and Sam Darnold going into Houston, Texas, and putting the bang thing on in the first quarter. I mean, this thing looked like it was potentially going to be off and running for Sam Darnold and the Panthers, but they lost Christian McCaffrey, and then they wound up losing J.C. Horn as well, but not the game. Sam Darnold with a couple of rushing touchdowns. He also had 300 yards passing. The Panthers, despite losing McCaffrey and Horn, are 3-0 for the first time since their Super Bowl 50 campaign. Super Bowl 56 going to be down in this building across the street from us at the end of the season. The 2020 champs, the Bucs and the Rams, a couple of 2-0 teams going at it today.
This is a confident group, and it's a talented group.
Drop the spam into the can, AD.
And I knew.
70 yards for Melvin Gordon.
Yes, sir!
Jackpot, baby!
3-0 to start the season.
Okay, so 7 of 32 enter week number 3, still unblemished. Raiders and Broncos are the only remaining undefeated teams in the AFC. Who'da thunk that? So it's time to separate the contenders from the pretenders. Let's sling the ball around here. Kurt Warner, you're first with the Cardinals.
All right, you guys know that I always talk about wins and losses being about GCP, game-changing plays. But when we're talking about contenders and pretenders, it's also about GCP. It's about game-changing players. So when we're looking at the Cardinals, they got all kinds of game-changing players. Talking about their quarterback first in Kyler Murray. They got a wide receiver in DeAndre Hopkins. They got a safety in Budda Baker. They got a pass rusher in Chandler Jones. They got top 5 players all across the board. Without a doubt, Irv, the Cardinals are contenders.
Ooh, I love catching those passes, man. Let me tell you something. The Raiders Nation. You guys want to know if you can really get excited. Are they really contenders? Let me give you this. This is the first time in the Super Bowl era that the Raiders are starting the season 2-0 and beating 2 playoff teams from the previous season. That gives you some hope. And this dude right here, he leads the league in passing yards. That gives you some more hope. Now we just need a little consistency in the deep passing game between him and Henry Ruggs. If they can do that, they can create that thing that they got going up against them in Kansas City. And boy, yes, you better believe it, they will be contenders. Not just for a division, maybe even for a title.
Whoa, nice throw, Irv.
Okay, buddy.
All right, I've got the Denver Broncos. Yeah, they're undefeated at 2-0, and I like what Vic Fangio is building over there in Denver, and I like Teddy Bridgewater at quarterback and Von Miller's defense. And you know what? They even play Rich. They play your Jets today, and I think they might win that game too and become 3-0. I say they're a pretender, and I'll tell you why. They won 5 games last year, and I think they're going to be improved, maybe win 8 or 9, but I don't think it's going to be good enough, Irv, for them to get into the playoff race. So they are a pretender in my mind. You ready for this, Rich?
Of course, Mooch.
He
Thank
caught
you
it.
very much. What do you mind? I'm not like T.O., man. He caught it. At any rate, look, a lot of people might think I'm from New York. Pointed out that I root for the Jets, that the Panthers with Sam Darnold are 3-0, and that I'd be a spiteful man and say that the Panthers are pretenders. But no, I'm a seer as well, Michael Irvin, and I see this team, the first 1 to 3 wins this year. They're 3-0, and they have got a terrific defense, and you are what you are. And if the Rams across the street beat the Buccaneers, well, guess who's in first place? I think this team with McCaffrey coming back at some point, they are contenders to make the playoffs. And we also know that after what we saw what Sam did, it's not your fault, Sam. It's the guy with the googly eyes, wherever he is right now. You see what I'm saying? Oh, I spun it bad.
Good job, Rich. Good job.
All right.